Hey everybody, I'm not going to do my video today about what I did today in my dash cam video. I'll post that some other day. What I want to do is thank everybody subscribed to my channel and watching my videos. Young guy named Football11248. He subscribed. I checked out his videos. You know, nice young guy. I don't even think he's graduated high school yet, but hope he keeps watching and learns some stuff. And you know, he's doing some vlogs there, and he's getting better at it. So, you know, check out his channel if you want. And then to all the guys that are getting into the trucking industry or in the trucking industry and contacted me for you know, ask me some questions and you know, asking about my knowledge and the stuff, and I appreciate it. And just like I tell them, I tell everybody else, I'll help anybody out that I can. So if I can answer your questions or help you out in any way, I'm glad to do it. And you know, those guys, shout out to those guys: Angel, Robert, Rodney, Scott, Thomas, Doug, L, Gus, Russ, Greg, Aaron, and hopefully I didn't forget anybody. And then I got, you know, some YouTube guys that contacted me and got the phone numbers, and Gray Big, you know, Greg, and Dump Truck Bob. You know, those are really good, really cool guys. You know, check out their channels. They got some really good stuff, and just really good guys. To, you know, one of these days I'm gonna go over there and make sure I meet them when I go over that way. I booked a load on Wednesday when I come out of the house. I'm going to Pennsylvania, so maybe I can run into Bob and Greg over there. All right, so as long as no better loads come up, because if better loads come up, you know, I'll just swap them out and I'll take the better money. But for right now, that pays really good money, and that's what I'll try to do. Okay, so you know, that's the purpose of this video. Is hey guys, you know, like I tell everybody else, I've been out here quite a while. 24 years is not a long time. You know, consider people out here been out here 30 or 40 years. But I read a lot of stuff. I keep myself knowledgeable in the trucking industry, and I have a lot of vast knowledge on, you know, owning your own business. And I've been in almost every aspect of this trucking business, as per se of you know, I finance trucks, I've owned trucks. You know, I've had trucks I put 1 million miles on. I've repaired the trucks in my pole barn. I've done most of the maintenance myself on those trucks because, you know, my philosophy in business is gain the knowledge, do as much of the work as you can yourself. Okay, it saves yourself a lot of money, and you learn a lot. So when that truck, you know, goes down on the road, if it's something you can fix because you've done it before, you know what's wrong with it, you know, you're not spending all that money for road service calls and you know, repair shops at $100+ an hour. Okay. Another thing, you know, if you see all my trucks and videos, you know, I had a really fancy truck at one time with all the chrome on it, but I bought it like that. You know, it was at the dealership when I bought it, and it had all the stuff on it, because I will not spend money on chrome and, you know, all this other stuff for the trucks. Yeah, I like looking at the guys that have the stuff on their trucks, but you know what? It's not a good business decision. Okay? And, you know, the reason why I say that is chrome does not make you money. And, you know, your hubcap covers don't make you money. And all they really do is hide a problem. You know, if you get a hub start leaking, you can't tell till it's too late, because you got a cover over it. And I know these guys don't take the covers off every day, every morning to check. I know they don't. So, you know, that's why I don't run with them on it. Okay? It's so when you do a pre-trip, you actually see the stuff and catch it before it gets bad. You know? And that's the thing. Another thing, if you got these old trucks and you're running them, hey, if you start seeing a problem, fix it. You know, fix it early. Don't wait for it to break, because if you wait for it to break, more than likely you just cause another problem, and then another problem, and it just snowballs. Okay? And so, you know, then I never lease purchase a truck. I'm doing a full maintenance lease, and it's a walk away. And you know, when I traded my truck in, my big fancy one I had, I just took the money, and you know, I was gonna buy that truck I was looking at because I was downsizing because I go home a lot, and dealer talked me into checking out the, you know, full maintenance lease program. So, and I know all my numbers, so I went through the numbers, and I said, well, okay, I'll try it, and if it don't work out, I'll just buy it. Well, that was over 3 years ago, and this is my second truck from them. You know, 2.5 year mark, they let me order one exactly the way I wanted it, and it come out cheaper. So, you know, I have my computer programs that I use, and everybody knows the program I use, and you know, it shows that this truck here costs less than my other trucks did. So I'll keep doing this because in a business sense, it's more cost effective, and it costs me less money, so I put more money in my pocket. So I'll keep doing it until the numbers change, okay? And you know, and then you got to look at you know, company-wise too. You know, I'm not going to do another video about, you know, such and such company versus another company and all that. You know, I compare those two companies for a reason, because I had people ask me about that, and I'm not, you know, bashing any company. All companies are the same. You know, they all have their problems. It's my philosophy is the same thing with business. You know, you want to conduct your business the easiest way possible. And you're more profitable that way. So if one person has a mousetrap that's easier, then that's where you go. Okay? But see, there's a lot of drivers that are prejudiced, and they won't pull trailers that are different colors, or they won't pull trailers with certain names on them. Okay? And in business, you can't be that way. All right? It's not time to be a driver at the round table like the old days where you go in there, it's a comedian show and you listen to all the stories. All right? If you want to be successful, surround yourself by successful people and learn what they learn, and you'll be successful. You know, more than likely you will be. And that's like all these guys I talk to, okay? Some of them are truck drivers, some of them aren't. Some are just getting into business, but you know what? Everybody has a different walk of life. And there's a lot of doctors, lawyers, police officers, you know, you name it, they're out here driving trucks. So you can get vast knowledge from these individuals, you know, for something you might need. Like you might meet a banker, and you start talking to him, and he'll tell you, well, you need to make sure you do this, this, and this, and you're mostly guaranteed to get that loan or get this or get that. So, you know, you can pick up pointers from other people, from other industries, okay? So, enough of that said. You know, and about the prejudice thing, real fast, the story goes, you know, I kept watching for other companies where you could pick your own freight. And I was at the only place that there was at that time. And I seen Schneider in 2007 came out with this program. They had a pilot program that they put a certain amount of people on, of their own people, and they tested it, okay? And what they did is they built a better mousetrap, all right? And it's hands down, they built a better mousetrap, exactly what they did. They took the other system and they perfected it. That's the way I tell them. And so my buddy, and then go to the prejudice thing, say my buddy, I called him up and I told him, hey, I'm going to go to Schneider and try this out. And he said I was crazy and never pull an orange trailer. So he already steered, you know, from all the old stories and stuff, he had the truck stops, you know, that influenced his decision. So I said, well, I'm not doing it on that. I'm doing it on a business decision. You know, they say they have this program. They say it's easy. They say it pays good money. They say this, they say that, and I said, I'm going to go see if they're telling me the truth or not, because I'm not going to do business with somebody that don't tell me the truth, and they have core values like the military, and I was in the military, and I said, I'm going to go see. So I did. And I had to go through 5 grueling days back then of this orientation, and man, it was all you could take to get through the 5 days. Because it was boring, okay? And especially if you've been out here a long time. because you know, you've heard all the videos, you've heard all the safety videos. It's over and over and over repetition. Okay, so I sat through that. And the 5th day, you know, you get out of there and you get your codes and you get to see the board. Well, there's about 6 of us in that room at that time, and they were helping these guys out, you know, trying to get them to, you know, show them the board and showing it to them. And the lady come over to me and she said, "Well, I'm going to help you." And I says, "Thanks, but I've already assigned 4 loads." She says, "Oh, okay." And I says, "You know, this is the easiest thing since sliced bread. You know, this is great, you know." So she asked me if I would be a mentor. I said, I have no problem with that. Give guys my phone numbers, you know. I'll help them out all I can. So long story short, you know, my buddy kept calling, "Hey, they won't let you go home." I said, "No, I can go home all I want. They don't call me. You know, I can do the same thing I did over here." About a month later, we met at the Huck Travel Plaza. Everybody that's been out here a long time knows that's in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And got there about 9 o'clock at night, and he was parked 2 holes down from the hole in the fence, right by the Walmart. You know where it's at if you've been there. And I parked next to him, and I said, "All right, man, let's get these laptops out and let's compare, because I know that's what you want to do, because you want to see it before you believe it." Okay? So I was going to Mississippi, and I did it on purpose. I did not book a load, you know, out of Mississippi yet. And we turned them on, 9 o'clock at night. And, you know, I says, "Hey, man, you got a load after that?" And he says, "No, I got to wait until in the morning, you know, when the agents and stuff get in so I can book a load." And I said, "Well, there's a load right there. Why don't you get it?" And he said, "Well, you know I can't get it." And I laughed, and I said, "I know that. I'm just, you know, I'm just picking on you." So I said, "Okay, here we go. Let me show you the differences of this program here." And this is where the prejudice was unveiled. Okay. You know, the load popped up. You know, I looked at the load board out of Mississippi, and I seen the load I wanted. And he says, "Man, that pays pretty good." I said, "Yeah, but, you know, check this out." I hit the details button. And then there was a little button at the bottom of the screen, and it said assign shipment. And I said, "You see that button?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Watch this." And I hit it just like that. Boop. Okay. And then another screen popped up and said, "Update success." And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "That means that's my load. My load." He says, you got to call somebody." I said, No, you don't call nobody. I don't have to call nobody. It said update success. That's my load. So then I went to another area where I was going, you know, search button, and it shows you where you're going. And I did a 50-mile radius. He says, "Aren't you going to put that out 200 or 300 miles?" I said, "Don't have to. Watch." And I hit the button. There's these loads popped up. I said, "There's a good one right there. That's what I want." And I hit the assign button. That was my load too. I said, "It's that easy, man." You know, like I tell everybody in business, you want to conduct your business the easiest way possible. Okay, it makes you more profitable. All right, less headaches, more profitable. So, long story short, because it's 13 minutes going on here, and so he's on a computer just typing away, and I says, "What are you doing? I know you're not looking for a load." He says, "No, I'm applying." I started laughing. I said, "You're what?" He said, "I'm applying." I said, "Thought you were never going to pull that orange trailer." See, prejudice was lifted. Okay, he wasn't prejudiced no more. And that's what I'm getting to. He's seen, you know, he become a real business owner. Because when a real business sees they can do business with another business and make the same money or more money for less hassle, less work that you have to do to make that money, that's a better business decision. So then you partner with the other business. So, and for the guys that don't know, that are over there at the other company, my suggestion is, and you know, do the numbers, because I'm going to tell you. If you're over there for a long time, or you want to stay over there for a long time, buy your own trailer. Okay, buy your own van trailer. If you're in van, buy it. Because I had one for 8 years over there. I know the numbers. And if you purchase a trailer, even if you buy a new trailer, Okay, that trailer is going to pay for itself and almost half of your truck payment. It will. That 8% will pay for the trailer payment and almost half of the brand new truck payment. Now, if you have a used trailer you paid cash for, or you only owe $8,000, let's say you buy one for $8,000, then it will pay for itself and half of your truck payment. So see, that's a lot better business decision, because most of the loads you're doing over there is a live load, live unload anyway. So you might as well have your own trailer, and that trailer will pay for itself and half your truck payment. It's a lot better business decision, because there's hardly no maintenance to do on a trailer. You know, if you buy a brand new trailer, my trailer I had for 8 years, I didn't have to do hardly nothing to it. You know, I greased it, and I put a set of tires on it, right? Didn't even have to put brakes on it. Okay, so buy your own trailer, guys. If you're over there, if you're gonna stay over there, buy your own trailer. It's a better business decision. You make more money. Okay. See, and that's the thing. See, and then all my other buddies, within 6 months, they came over, and Dave was the hardest, man. Dave, no matter what you showed him, he's old school. What you showed him, no, because he remembers all the bad stuff said about these other companies. Well, Dave cracked. We met up one day at the shipper, and it just happened to be that he was doing the same run I was doing, and I was getting 35% more than he was getting. And he's like, "How's that possible?" But you know why? Because he was picking up a load that was from the company I'm at now, so he was brokered to them, and of course, they're not going to give him the same price that they got it for. You see where I'm going with this? Because that agent got it from this brokerage. So, of course, he's not going to make the same as I am, because it's already been brokered to, and you get it. Brokered a couple times, right? Everybody takes off the top, see? So that broke the camel's back right there. And then he signed up. Old Dave would still be here, but Dave retired. He stayed here about 4.5 years, I believe it was, and he retired. And hey, Dave, you watch this video down there in Florida, happy retirement. So there we go, guys. This went way too long. 17 odd minutes. You listen to me ramble about nothing really important. Thanks for watching. Remember, this weekend, holiday weekend, a bunch of crazies out there, with their phones like this and texting and all that and swerving over the lines. Watch yourselves. Be careful. Be professional, and be safe. And thanks everybody for watching and subscribing to my channel. And remember, email me your number, whatever. We'll talk truck and talk whatever you want. I don't care. If I can help you out, I'll be glad to help you out. Whether it's coming over here, information about this program, or helping you out anywhere else. So if you're at the other company, hey, I was over there a long time. I still know a lot of people there. I know a lot of agents over there. Maybe I can help you out. Give you some pointers, whatever. And there you go. So everybody have a good day, and be safe.